Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Listen, I know we're prisoners of the moment, and we've got to get out of that. We've got to get out of that attitude of being a prisoner of the moment. You guys are too busy living for now, which is nothing wrong with that. If you're a young kid, I understand this is your era. Just like when the Brownies was coming up, a lot of you saw the Brownies play. Y'all didn't get to see the Kobe's, the T-Macs, AIs, and all these guys play. But what makes me upset is that these young kids don't want to listen to the old heads when we're trying to tell them the game is played different. Today is really no structured basketball. It's just, here's the ball, everybody go run and play. Shout out to Carcino for life, man. He made a video about the USA Dream Team losing, and the USA Dream Team lost because they don't play physical basketball like they used to. The reason the Dream Team was so effective was because they were aggressive. That Redeem team with Kobe on it, they were aggressive. They were aggressive from top to bottom, to beginning to end. They played at a high level defensively. See, that's the difference between our teams and the teams now. There's no more physicality. Carcino said it best. We're playing just like them. And I've been saying this for 6-7 years now, that the league has gotten garbage. It has. And you guys can get mad and say I'm the old grumpy man. I'll be the old grumpy man. But you guys don't understand that the game has changed. It's not the same as it used to be. It's not the same. And the reason why it's not the same is because of the fake people who are in control running the league. They've made the game where it's soft. They're making it more showboaty instead of substance. They're making it all about how do I say it? They're making it all about the show, the glamour and glitz instead of the substance. Like if I was gonna eat meat, if I was gonna eat my food, I want the meat potatoes, which is substance that sticks to your belly, not McDonald's or Burger King. That's watered down food. That food comes and goes. But people are too busy. People are too busy trying to say, oh, well, you guys just love dissing this era. It's not about dissing this era. It's about the truth. This era just doesn't bring nothing to the table. This era doesn't bring anything to the table. This era brings nothing but flash. It's no substance to it. Devin Booker is not no next Kobe Bryant. He's not Kobe. Okay? Stop with the disrespect. Kobe Bryant was a one-of-a-kind player, albeit he patterned his game after Mike. Doesn't matter. Mike patterned his game after Thompson and all. Everybody patterns their game after somebody. It's just Kobe was more publicized because that was the notion. Everybody was like the next Jordan, the next Jordan. And then as you watched his career unfold, he was a better player than Michael Jordan. Now, Michael had the better career because he had 5 regular season MVPs. He had 6 finals MVPs, granted. But as far as the better player, Kobe Bryant was the far more superior player. He could score in the post. He could score the mid-range. He made the elbow shot his signature. He made the fadeaway his signature. Something, Michael made, but he took over, had more range than Michael. He was hitting shots from deep 3 and everything to win games. Mike was good, but he was great, but Mike wasn't, as far as skill level, on Kobe's level. Now, as far as talent and athleticism, Michael was more flashier than Kobe. Michael would be more watchable than Kobe Bryant in certain aspects of the game. Michael was a better dunker. He was a better attacker of the basket. He was a lot stronger than Kobe in the low post and more athletic. Kobe was better going to his left than Mike was. Kobe could pass with his left better than Mike Kobe could facilitate the offense a lot better than Michael Jordan can. Michael could facilitate, but at times Michael would try to shoot a lot more. Kobe shot when it was necessary. When the team wasn't showing any life, he would have to take over. Mike did this as well. But the facilitation of the offense, Kobe was a lot better. Kobe was a better passer. He was a better ball handler than Mike. Mike was a great ball handler. Mike is a great player. Mike is a top 5, if not the greatest player of all time. He is. I do not argue with anybody with that. But when you're talking about Kobe, Kobe is in the top 3 discussion. Kobe won without another co-superstar who was on his level. You guys love to bring up Magic and Kareem. Kareem has never won without 2 Hall of Fame point guards. You had Oscar Robertson and you had Magic Johnson. He never won without them guys. It's just pure facts. Not taking nothing from Kareem. If you got Kareem in your top 3, he is warranted to be in the top 3 or 1 or 5. I just have Akeem Olajuwon over him and Wilt. That's just me. But if you got Wilt or him above all of them, that's fine with me. I don't have a problem with that. But the disrespect Kobe like you have, Shannon Sharp. Let me show you something. Let me show you something, Shannon, because I think you're doing this for TV, so I know you're doing this for your master because you have been cooning lately. And Shannon, I'm still waiting on that talk about Adam Medelson. Why haven't you mentioned Adam Medelson yet? Why hasn't LeBrownies fired him or reprimanded him from his position? Why hasn't he? Okay. The National Basketball Association Most Valuable Player is an annual National Basketball Association award given since the 1955 and 56 season. The best performing player of the regular season. The winner receives the Maurice Podoloff Trophy, which is named in honor of the first commissioner, then president of the NBA, who served from 1946 until 1963. Until the 1979 and 80 season, the MVP was selected by a vote of NBA players. Hold on. Let me read that again to you because a lot of y'all are very slow. Until the 1979 and 80 season, the MVP was selected by a vote of the NBA players. Why did they take it out the NBA players' hands? Why did they take it out the NBA players' hands? Since the 1980 and 81 season, the award is decided by a panel of sports writers and broadcasters throughout the United States and Canada. Each member of the voting panel casts a vote for first to fifth place selections. Each first place vote is worth 10 points. Each second place vote is worth 7. Each third place is worth 5. Fourth place is worth 3, and fifth place is worth 1. Starting from 2010, one ballot was cast by fans through online voting. The player with the highest point total wins the award. As of 2000, do y'all hear that? Right here, this is where it says it. This is where it says it. It says it. So I don't go by MVPs. That doesn't tell me who's the greatest player. So Shannon Sharp, you've been debunked. I continuously make you look stupid and your counterpart. The league since 1980 and 81 have been voting for the sports writers and sportscasters have been voting for the league. Who didn't they like? Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas should have won at least 1 or 2 MVPs regular season. He didn't. Magic Johnson won it. Charles Barkley should have won in the early 90s a couple times. No, they gave that to Magic and gave that to Michael. Michael in a lot of those seasons was not the most valuable player. He wasn't. He had the better team. He wasn't the most valuable player. During the 2000s era when Shaq left, Kobe should have won the MVP that first year they went to the championship. I mean, the first year they went to the playoffs and the second year. And he should have got one for the two. He should have got two of them in those times he was the year Dirk Nowitzki won MVP. He should have won it. So I don't want to hear this crap. The sports writers and analysts control the game. If you don't kiss their ass, you do not get a pass. You do not get any more MVP awards. So Shannon, I'm sorry. Kobe's the greatest player of all time. I go by skill. I go by footwork. I go by all the things the player put together. Now, Wilt Chamberlain is down on my list. I got Oscar Robertson, I believe, number 6. I had to put Oscar there because Oscar was on a whole nother level, like as far as skill wise. I got him over Isaiah, and then I think I got Bird, then Isaiah. I'm not sure. I got to make sure with that one. But those guys are above Michael Jordan. I got those guys over Mike. I got Mike over Kareem and Wilt and those guys. But it's very subjective. That's why I say if you do a top 10 list, everybody's top 10 is going to be different. I don't know how you put Shaq in your top 10. Shaq was not dominant. Shaq only really dominated 3 years of his career. That was from 2000 to 2003. That's 2000 to 2003. He dominated. Other than that, Shaq didn't dominate it. Shaq did not have a real strong prime. Charles Barkley's prime and overall career is way better than Shaq's. Way better. Kevin Durant has had a better career than Shaq and is a better player than Shaq. Steph Curry, I would put Steph Curry over Shaq as well. I got a lot of people over Shaq. So Devin Booker's not even in the top 100 or 110, maybe 15. He hasn't done it long enough. And a lot of times before Chris Paul came, Devin Booker was struggling to get his team to the playoffs. Kobe got his team to the playoffs. He missed 1 year because he got hurt, but the year after that, he got to the playoffs. But Devin Booker's been playing great. He's been playing good. He hasn't been playing great to me. The guy who's really balling is Mikal Bridges and Aiden. Those are really the guys taking the pressure off of him and CP3. But nobody's giving them any credit. If you watch the games, you know what I'm talking about. And then Cam Johnson off the bench and Cam Payne. Both Cams, I call them the Cam brothers. They come off the bench and they're destroying. So I don't want to hear no more bullshit about Devin Booker. Devin Booker was getting destroyed by Pat Bev last series. Bev was putting clamps on that boy. He had that boy arrested. That boy couldn't do shit. So stop telling me Devin Booker is on that goddamn level when he isn't. Okay? He's not Kobe. Kobe was awesome on the defensive end just as well as the offensive end. And he locked down the best players on a nightly basis. The majority of his nights, he locked down the best player. I'm not going to say all the time. They didn't guard all the time, but majority, I say 70% of the time, almost 80%, they have shut down the best. They've gone against the best. I have not seen Devin Booker shut shit down. Who is he shut down? So when you're comparing somebody to Kobe, you're comparing somebody to a complete player. Devin Booker is a specialist. He is an offensive player. Defensively, he is lacking. I don't even know if I put him over Klay. Klay is a way better defender than he is. And Klay does a lot of things that doesn't show up in the stat lines. So, let me know in the comment section what y'all think. Thank you for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you like what you hear, you can donate to the page by Cash Apping me at the word welcome, the number 2, and then HDIITV. Thank you all for listening. And YouTube is after my channel, guys. So I don't know how long my channel is going to be around. I might create another channel. I might create a Patreon. I'm gonna see how many guys want to subscribe to it. I'm not gonna make it that much. I'm probably gonna make it $1, $1, then $5, and then probably $10. $10 is gonna be VIP. And then as the page grows, then I'll up the prices. You feel me? So thank you guys for listening. We're out. Deezy.